So third game of that best of 3. We haven't seen game 1. We only saw a glimpse of game 2. So now we're gonna see game 3 from the start. First of all, bottom half of Turtle Rock, it is OrcWorker, the German, or not the German, oh, no, sorry. We gotta start all over again. It's OrcWorker, the yellow orc player. That's all the introduction that you get made for stream sniping people. On the other hand, we have Agatha, the South Korean human player, and he's doing pretty good in the recent days and the recent caps that he plays, so I really have to say he's one of the better players in the South Korean scene, especially the human ones. We have Reprisal, we have Sok, and now we also have Agatha and a few more. So he's playing really good, and he's sometimes better, and sometimes he can play his A game, but other times it falls off a little bit. So in general, he's always part of the later stages of GERA Cup, and he's going into the deep runs. And now he's in the semi-final. 1-1 is the score. Both of the players can still make it to the final and play against Lucifer, who was able to completely annihilate Sonic 2-0 without leaving any doubt that he is the better player in that encounter. And yeah, now we have Archmage, Footman, first scout. Agatha wanted to check if there is a close spawn possible, and also we see OrcWorker scouting for the close spawn, because we are playing on the Blizzard version and not the W3 Arena. And speaking of W3 Arena, you might notice that we have a lot of space here that we can see, and this is the real 60:9 widescreen feature that we can use on W3 Arena right now, that got embedded for absolutely no cost. So guys, make sure to use that one and try it out at least. Even as you can also use it from a player's perspective, and it can be really cool because you basically see a hell lot more than you usually do, and you do not have stretched anymore. So yeah. Let's see how the game unfolds. Archmage is going for it for the first creeping, and this can be really hard because the Blade Master is roaming around, selling his Town Pole, buying a Circlet, and immediately going for that spot. First Augur Warrior will go down, but can he steal the second one? We should do a drop. Or just drop. There we have a second one. He picks up the item as well. Glove of Haste and Circlet adding up perfectly. Blade Master is now going at it again. It's now probably Agatha is waiting for it. He gets it nonetheless. The Glove of Haste doing some wonderful work here already. He gets like 2 hits while the Militias are still waiting to do the first one. The Blade Master gets a few hits off on the Footman as well. And now we have the Archmage with not so much experience. And the Blade Master stole like most of the camp. 96 XP against 106 XP. And he gets another Footman there. Beautifully done by OrcWorker. Now putting some pressure on the Archmage probably. And yeah, first unit down. Steals the hell out of the creep spot. Goes up to 146 XP against the 69. 96 it is, sorry. 96 experience on the Archmage. So yeah. What a good start there. What a head start for the Orc player. Really well done. Blade Master now assuming that there might be some creeping done here with the help of Militia, and he is kind of right about that, even though that Water Elemental is doing it all on his own. No Militias are being pulled, which is kind of odd. Oh, that was a mistake. He could have stolen the Water Elemental. Blade Master steals the turtle nonetheless, and probably gets super close to level 2 already, and gets the level 2 as well as the Slippers of Agility, so more damage coming the way of the Blade Master. Orc with a fantastic early game here. Archmage struggling to find that level 2, which hurts him a lot. Buys the Boots of Speed, Dust of Appearance. Speaking of that, look at the Blade Master. Boots of Speed for him as well. Tech is started for both of the players. Let's compare that real quick. Wow, tech for the Orc player a hell lot faster. A super early Wormel, so OrcWorker might be assuming that there might be something like a Firelord Tower Rush coming, or like Beastmaster aggression, that he's not willing to fall into that trap. Dust of Appearance being used one charge to see if the Blade Master's around. Continues the creeping, wants to go up to level 2 at least. Water Elemental is being attacked, the Grunts are still spotting that creeping. Blade Master comes to that party. Last Windwalk is used at this point. 50 mana, he needs 75 for another one. Of course, he's regenerating in the meantime. But the Blade Master is just waiting for the human to start some more creeping, and he falls into the trap. Unaware of the Blade Master being there, steals the Water Elemental, 66 mana at this point, about to have another Windwalk. With the Boots of Speed equipped, he can chase down the Footman, doing a fairly good job so far. Agatha cannot kill the Grunts, I feel. Will be a tough task to do though. He's chasing them away nonetheless. Oh, a critical strike, 82 damage going the way of the Archmage. Both of the grunts being sent back. They are below 300 HP. This one is like at 200 HP. If he gets a Beastmaster with a lot of aggression, he can probably make something work. Tier 2 tech is about to be done. The grunt is surrounded. Beautiful work there by Agatha. That was beautifully done. Reducing the number of the grunts by 1. That's of course great. He only went up to 2 grunts. Now he gets both of the tier 2 buildings. You can enter the main from here. You can enter the main from here. And you can enter the main from here. So 3 entrances towards that buildings. And it seems like that he's going for the Beastmaster aggression. No, absolutely not. I'm so wrong about this. Caster Curse hits me again. We're gonna have a Mountain King coming out in a more long stretched out game. That Archmage tried to deny that one. 102 crit to the face of that Footman. Another Footman is being attacked and OrcWorker's Blademaster is hitting like crazy. That Glove of Haste together with the Slippers of Agility and the increase of agility with that is just like... It's crazy all over the place. He hits him so hard. Also the Archmage, another critical strike. 76 damage. And Blizzard, in case you are watching this, you should probably do some new calculation models. Especially for the critical strike. Maybe you should rework that critical strike is not adding up with the items that you grab, you know? That would be something lovely. Can you please do that, Blizzard? Mark Alberts, in case you're watching, we're gonna need you from the esports department to make sure that we're gonna have some balance patching kicking us. Blademaster goes at the Augur Magi. He's going to get the Sentry Ward. There you go. Boots of Speed and Sentry Ward. Another pair of boots. Double kicks. So rude. Lucifer, you're so rude. So rude. Lucifer, the bad boy of the Warcraft scene still, ever since. Level 2, Blademaster almost level 3, Shadowhunter also almost level 2. Another Claws of Attack, we've seen a couple of them already stacked on another Blademaster in a different game. You will know when you meet him. Okay. That's amazing. So we have Shadowhunter level 2, Blademaster almost level 3 as I said it, plus 11 damage on him. Mountain King is coming the way with the help of a few workers. He cleared off the camp. The bolt is dodged by the Windwalk. Beautifully done. Level 2 for the Mountain King. It feels like he found a Tomb of Experience there from one of the trappers. Sorry for letting that one slip. Was too much in the chat. And now we see that the Blademaster is focused, but there's already Spirit Link, and whenever you have Spirit Link on your hero, you basically take 0 damage from magic. Especially like a bolt, it's not doing all that much. He brings back the workers, but they are not malicious. And this is the fight that you really do not want to take. We have a healing scroll on that Mountain King, but Agatha will lose so many workers by retreating here. The Raiders are in the far back. He can easily ensnare like a few casters if they ever make it to the front row. Level 3 for the Blademaster after killing like 3 or 4 of these peasants. Ensnare of one of the sorcerers. The other one is being focused. The water elemental will die. Shadowhunter rises also in levels here. Still level 1 heal wave, but not for long. 43 against the 38 supply of Agatha. He is heavily struggling to make that fight work. Not sure why he's so committed to it. Still plenty of mana. Some malicious are coming, but it's only a handful. This cannot turn the fight around. Clarity potion being used. Almost level 3 already for the Shadowhunter. Cancelled the clarity with a bolt. That level 2 Mountain King is not doing so much. He's not doing the trick, especially against that Spirit Link. If he kills that one, he should probably go up to level 3 already on the Shadowhunter. Yep, he is. Gets another level 2 heal wave that he can use. That critical strikes on the Blademaster equipped with these early game items are just ridiculous. He can stretch the fight as long as he wants. Agatha probably saying goodbye to the game, having some last prayers here sent out, but this is definitely over here, this game. Orc player will just fall back. There was still a speed scroll, so whenever it gets super dicey, he can just fall back and leave with that speed scroll. But yeah, this looks really, really good. Blademaster is ripping apart the entire forces. 20 supply advantage for OrcWorker, and he will probably be the opponent of Lucifer in today's GERA Cup Finals for the battle about $100. Let's see what he can do. That breaker is going down for sure. He's not even using the Windwalk for that. Second breaker is the target. Now that grunt will survive with 8 HP. GG being called by Agatha. And OrcWorker moves on to the final after a 2-1 victory over Agatha here. So Orc Undead final, just like we had it in GCS. a couple of days ago where Flyer played against 1-0. Let's see if we can pull that one off again. That was one beautiful game of Warcraft though.